This is my multi-million-dollar crypto trading strategy. Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Spencer Van, and today I'm going to be breaking down my literally multi-million-dollar crypto trading strategy. It took me from 3K to, at its peak, 4.1 million in about 120 days. Now, I want to make this clear, I'm not a crypto guru, okay? I don't know everything. In fact, I don't know most things about crypto. I'm still relatively new. I got pretty lucky. Most importantly for you, I have 0 crypto courses to sell you. There's no courses in this video. By the way, this is not sponsored by any coin. I've never taken payment from any coin. Yeah, I'm not going to be pushing any specific coins either, just so you know, okay? I wanted to make this video because people have asked me, I tell people, friends and family, about what I've done with crypto, and they think it's pretty incredible. I mean, I took basically a $2,000 investment, put that into Ethereum. That Ethereum appreciated to about 3,000. Took it out of Ethereum, put it into a coin back then that nobody had ever heard of, FEG. That FEG went from 3,000 to 15,000 within a week, from 15,000 to 100,000 within a month. Within a couple months of that, it was at 800,000. Right? And then at one point was at 4.1 million. I wanted to talk about that, and even though I always say in these videos, there is a lot of luck. Don't listen to anything I'm saying. This is not financial advice, blah, 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 blah. But even though there was a lot of luck, there was a strategy that went into it. And I've never revealed this before, so I wanted to talk about where I got this strategy from and why it mathematically could work. Okay, it doesn't mean you should do it. In fact, I really recommend you consult a financial advisor, do your own due diligence, and whatever else you're supposed to say in these disclaimers, okay? Here's the strategy. A long time ago, I saw a movie called The Big Short. Now, if you haven't seen The Big Short, it's a phenomenal movie, okay? Talks about a couple different key characters, but one of them being Michael Burry. If you don't know who Michael Burry is, a pretty well-known investor who figured out that the housing market was going to collapse in 2008 in like 2005, 2006. He figured it out. Bought like $1 billion of shorts on it and made all this money for his firm and all that. Okay. Now, why am I bringing this up to you? Because also in that movie, there is a couple other people that figured it out that also shorted the market. And there were these 2 young guys. I don't remember their names, but there are 2 young guys in the movie, and they own a small firm at home. Even though it's a small firm, they're worth $20, $30 million, right? But Wall Street, that's tiny. It doesn't even exist, okay? And their strategy that got them to the $20, $30 million was they placed all these small bets. It talks about this in the movie. They would pick these penny stocks. They'd put these small bets into it, 5, 10K. That's what they could afford, 5, 10K into 10 of these. And most of them would do absolutely nothing. They'd go up by 5%, go down by 5%, something along the lines of that. Some of them would crash and they lose all their money. But their goal was if one of them could go up 100x. Now they make way more money than they put into it just from that one. So even if 8 of them stay the same, one of them goes to 0 and one of them goes up 100x, they're way better off, right? And so that was their strategy. Place all these small bets on fairly high risk, high reward bets, basically. And that was my strategy. That was my exact strategy going into crypto. Okay, after I bought Ethereum because I was just trying to figure it out, I was like, I need to go find projects that are high risk, high reward. And at the time, FEG fit that. FEG was high risk, high reward. At this time, I don't think FEG meets that anymore. Is it high risk? No. I mean, let me change that. Any crypto is high risk. Okay, let's be honest here. But as far as on the crypto space, it's been around long enough. It's got a big enough market cap. There's enough support going into it that it's not nearly as high risk as it was when I first heard about it when it was just a gorilla. Okay, it was like FEG rocks and a gorilla. I was like, all right, I'm in. Okay, that's basically what it was. But so it's not necessarily high risk, high reward. I would say so, right? Because you've got the potential for a lot of passive income. You've got the potential for massive growth. Now that the FEGX 2.0 platform has been released, as the volume starts picking up, there's a potential right there for massive growth. There's other potential, obviously, just the market turns around and things go up. But my point in saying this to you is that was my strategy. It was to find small market cap, micro cap tokens with high risk, high reward outputs. Because if I put my money into 10 of them, one of them ended up being a scam, or 3 of them ended up being a scam, one of them went up like FEG 1000x, and the other 6 did absolutely nothing, then I made a ton of money, right? And that's what happened. I ended up getting lucky on the first one I put money into. It went up like crazy, and that was it. So hopefully that makes sense. That was my thinking on this. Ended up working out well for me. I got very lucky that it happened on the first one. Now, if you were gonna do this, number one, I'd recommend you do a lot of research. Number two is you don't put any money into these things you're not willing to lose, because they're high risk, high reward. So, you know, if your total trading portfolio is 10K and you could afford to lose the whole 10K, okay, let's assume that, and you want to do 10 different tokens, then I'd put 1,000 into each, right? I wouldn't put 10,000 into each because you can't lose the other 90, right? You only have one shot, right? So that's my point. Be very careful if you are to do this. Expect to take some losses, but you hope that one of them really works out for you. So with that being said, hopefully this was an educational video for you. If you enjoyed it, drop a like down below, drop a comment on your thoughts on my trading strategy. Guys, I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I'm just a lucky guy, but I appreciate all the support nonetheless. Go FEG, hashtag FEG to the moon. And oh yes, one more. Just so you guys know, it says, I am not your financial advisor. This is not financial advice. Do your own due diligence. Yes, disclaimer, okay? So thank you to my producer for getting me this shirt. It is true. I am not your financial advisor. So with that being said, not your financial advisor is out. Have a good one, guys. Drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next video.